So today's a bit warm and humid and I just don't feel like working on the workshop, but I still feel like getting something done. So I'm at the storage unit and we have some, three 12-foot 2x4s, which are the old good stuff from like before World War I. I think those are mostly 1902, but some might be 1905 or whatever. Either way, it's stuff that's not made anymore and I want to use it. If it's really nice hard stuff, I want to use it for the trusses of the workshop. Now, me and my father just took out all of the lumber. Like, these racks were full of lumber. There's one in this storage unit and one in the other one. And so now we don't need these racks, so I can denail those boards. I have a few more boards to denail, just little bits and pieces to remove nails from. But then I can take apart these. We can see what lumber I want from these, because unfortunately this wood is actually pretty crappy. So there's a few like bathrooms and stuff that they remodeled like in the 30s, 40s, 50s, whenever, and they used a lot of this wood, and we since ripped it all out. And it's actually worse than modern wood. There's so many big knots in it like that right there, and they're all cracked, so they're really easy to break. And so yeah, a lot of these ones, I'm not even going to use those. I'll probably just burn them because they're not that good. So that kind of makes you wonder, like, should I even take this apart? Since when I made this, I initially tried to use up all of those crappy boards. But I didn't have enough long crappy boards. So like this, that one, a couple of the tall pieces, and definitely the diagonal pieces are the good lumber. So if I remove all that, then I don't have much of a shelf anyway. Oh, and lastly, this door that I saved from the Red Rooster, it looks like a big wooden door, probably held together by pegs. Are doors worth saving or not? I don't know. I have it, so I can do something with it if I want. It could be nice to put it in the workshop, but like all of the pieces are falling out, so I would really have to rebuild it. And so the wood itself isn't too bad, so that's good. But the painter has to be removed, it has to be sanded, taken apart. The glass up here has to be replaced, all that stuff. Locks replaced, repainted, put it back together. I don't know. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to depend on this. And it'll be more of an afterthought. I know where I'd want to have a door, but we can get the workshop done where it just has the 2 front doors. And then if I happen to do a project where I restore this, that's good, we can put it in. But if not, I can find a different door. Oh, fuck. My knee. Well, this 12-footer turned out to be one of those 1930s ones that are really crappy, all knotted up, and this one happens to be all eaten up too. So it's unfortunate. I seem to remember John saying that the Red Rooster had some infestations a while back, like in the 1960s and 70s, but they were treated, so still it's not good. So that's probably some firewood right here. So this one's a bit eaten up, or so it looks, but it still feels pretty strong. And there's not all that many. Oh, there's one. Okay, there's one knot, but it doesn't go all the way through. So that's good. Alright, so now this one has a big knot going through it, so I do not know if I'm going to be using it. Although, this could be used well for the side pieces. So either way, it's still nice to get this denailed, because I'll find a use for it eventually. Finally, enough screws. Man, guys, this weather just, it makes you very lethargic because it's very hot and humid. Well, it's not exactly hot, but it's still warm and it's humid. That's what the problem is. It's the humidity. And tomorrow is going to be a big storm, and then after that is going to be like just a week or more of nice cool weather. So I'm glad I got this done. I'm glad I got this all cleaned up. So now I can come over here, and most of the lumber, almost all the lumber, is denailed now, and I can come over here knowing what measurement I need for trusses or whatever. And I hope this coming week I can start working on the trusses. So I already made the first prototype truss, and it only needs 6 parts and minimal cutting, so it should come together pretty quickly. I might be able to get all 8 of them made in a single day if I have enough parts, and it just depends on how long it takes to go back and forth with the parts. But yeah, I'm really happy with this, and I'm happy to finally be getting this storage unit cleaned out, because, well, let's be honest, a lot of the stuff in the storage unit is building materials, and so just by building the workshop I help cut down on my clutter, so that's pretty cool. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go home and cool down. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.